Right there, ballers. I hope we are doing good today for day 52 of the BU check-in, where I speak to the camera, trying to articulate myself better while teaching you guys something. Today's topic is going to be about how things end up owning you. Now, in life, we have all these external objects that we may like, that we see and go, oh, I might like that. Cars, phones, designer clothes, all these things that end up keeping us trapped and fixated on a lifestyle that maybe we don't really want. For example, if you've got an expensive car that you can't afford and you've leased it and you're paying for it monthly and it's expensive, can you go on holiday? And you may think, well, I'd like my holidays here and there. Makes it difficult to go on holiday. Wearing designer clothes, maybe you like them, but then maybe you haven't got enough money on a day-to-day basis, and that's representing a life that you may not be able to afford. Phone contracts are expensive these days as well. I know people that have got £100 monthly bills for a phone, and it's a lot. It's tough, and it makes me think, is it all worth it? Is it worth it? Is it worth having these nice things so it means that our quality of life is a bit less? Now, for me, have I been through this? I mean, I was at some stage with my phone, with the phone that I've got now, trying to pay it off, and at times it was difficult, and I was thinking, when I first got it, I thought, well, I need an upgrade, so now's the time. And then when you're going through the payments, it's like, well, you kind of have to sacrifice and be like, well, I can't go away maybe this year, or this, that, and the other. Designer clothes, I don't really wear. I wear on a daily basis Nike, Adidas, and okay, I'll have a few bits and pieces, but I'm not wearing Gucci or Prada or none of these things. So I just tried to keep it low key, if anything, or simple. And then my car, 24 years old, speaks for itself. Monthly payments are not too bad on it, and it keeps me going. So I think it was from Fight Club, where I watched it recently, and Brad Pitt says the things we have end up owning us. And I see it on a day-to-day basis that people are buying things and getting involved in extravagant things, or things they may want, but then not doing much use with it, and it's not benefiting them in a way. If you're buying a car, leasing a car on a monthly, and you're using it every day, it makes sense. But then it's like, can you go on holiday? Can you do things that you want to do because you've got to work for the car? That's like the trade-off, really. And I think it's an interesting point, because really we don't really need it all, do we? Like, we have it in our mind, like, oh yeah, you know, I like that car there, or, you know, I might like that because of whatever people think. And I'm not saying everyone thinks like that, but some people do. For the most part, everybody that I know gets a car because they like the car. And I think that's very good, because everybody should have their own taste and not follow. But then I notice that sometimes it just can keep people trapped in a mindset that is something that they don't want to be in. And I think that is crucial for people's development, is that you shouldn't let things take over your life. And if you've got other things that you want to pursue, then maybe it may mean downgrading your lifestyle. Maybe if you want to go traveling, maybe you can't have an expensive car that you've got to pay for every week, every month. But then if you've got, say, family backing or another source of income or whatever, then so be it. But yeah, it's an interesting one. I try to live that way now. I don't really have any outstanding payments or anything expensive that's making me go, I'm struggling, or I can't really do this or do that. But I know some people that have in the past, and I don't think it's a good way to live. I feel you should be able to have some sense of freedom. You should be able to take some time aside to do what you want to do. But some people can't. So it's an interesting one. It's a deep topic, but Fight Club is a psychological film. If you haven't seen it, go and watch it. Brad Pitt. Is it Edward Norton, the guy that plays the Hulk? So it's an interesting topic because it's about a man that just his life is just all over the place. Yeah, you should watch it. It's good. It teaches you a lot about life, and it makes you think, do we really need what we need right now? Like for me, with my car, I think, do I really need an upgrade? Eventually, yeah. This is going to be the 6th year I've had the Ford Cube. I think eventually it's going to have to go. Can't live forever. But I got it with low mileage, so that's why it's been able to last so long. But do I need an extravagant car? Not really. I'd like one in the future, but when I'm a lot more settled, that's for sure. And I mean, I could do it. I've been looking at getting another phone for content, but really this phone's doing the job. So it's like, well, why am I going to try and struggle just to get another phone, so then I can't really have experiences that I want? It's just a thought, guys. I've been Dre. This has been the BU check-in. This is the Ballers Union. If you love football, you want to be part of the like-minded community that we've got, go and subscribe, like, share, follow us on Instagram at Ballers Union HQ. TikTok, we are at 10.5k followers. Follow that at Union of Ballers. We've got a Discord as well. We've got over 50 people in there now, which is really good. Trying to get to 60 next, which is nearly there. So let's keep chipping away. And then yeah, it's all good. What a time to be alive. Guys, I will see you tomorrow for the next one.